1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Overseas Pakistanis have thanked the Prime Minister for his special efforts for granting them the right of vote and legislation relating to it. Minister for Energy says the government is committed to timely completion of power projects under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project. Has underlined Pakistan's commitment to forging a broad-based and long-term bilateral relationship with the United States. Speakers at a webinar in Islamabad have expressed their grave concerns over Indian government's non-compliance with its international human rights obligations. And now the news in detail. A delegation of Overseas Pakistanis Forum led by Shahid Raza Ranjha called on Prime Minister Imran Khan in Islamabad. Special Assistant to Prime Minister on Political Communications Dr. Shahbaz Gill was also present in the meeting. The delegation thanked the Prime Minister for his special efforts in giving the right to vote to overseas Pakistanis and for legislation in this regard. They said that the Prime Minister has always been a voice for Pakistanis abroad and is the real leader who can lead the country towards development and prosperity. Minister for Energy Hamad Azhar says the government is committed to timely completion of power projects under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor project. Addressing the ceremony of 660 kilowatt Matiari-Lahore high power transmission line project in Islamabad today, he said this transmission line will bring stability to the power sector and provide relief to the people. He said Pakistan and China are cooperating in different sectors including health, education, power, trade and other CPAC related projects. Speaking on the occasion, Chinese ambassador to Pakistan, Nong Rong, said this project will prove to be a milestone in the economic development. Foreign Secretary Sohail Mahmood has underlined Pakistan's commitment to forging a broad-based and long-term bilateral relationship with the United States. In a telephonic conversation with U.S. Undersecretary of State for Political Affairs Ambassador Victoria Nuland, he said structured engagement is key to the promotion of the two countries' shared objectives of peace and development. Underlining Pakistan's focus on geoeconomics, the Foreign Secretary reiterated the importance of enhancing economic trade and investment ties between Pakistan and the United States. He reiterated that there is no military solution to the conflict in Afghanistan and reaffirmed Pakistan's support for the Afghan peace process. He stressed that there is a fundamental convergence between Pakistan and the United States on the need for a peaceful settlement in Afghanistan. Pakistan High Commissioner to Canada Raza Bashir Tarar has described Russian digital accounts as a landmark achievement of the government in providing the overseas Pakistanis with excellent digital solutions to invest and participate in the socio-economic development of Pakistan. He was addressing a webinar on the theme of banking beyond boundaries with Russian digital accounts. 5 soldiers of Frontier Corps Balochistan embraced martyrdom in an exchange of fire with terrorists in Sangan area of District Sibbi. According to ISPR, the terrorists had targeted Frontier Corps patrolling party. During the exchange of fire, heavy losses were inflicted on the terrorists in men and material. A search operation is in progress to block the escape routes of the terrorists and apprehend the perpetrators. Speakers at a webinar in Islamabad have expressed their grave concerns over Indian government's non-compliance with its international human rights obligations. Speaking on the occasion, the speakers highlighted situation and gross human rights violations being committed by the Indian forces in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. India's non-compliance with its international human rights obligations reflects its willful defiance and utter disregard to basic human rights sanctified by various international covenants. Pakistan Navy ship PNS Zulfikar has visited Aqaba port of Jordan in connection with Jordan's centenary celebrations. According to the spokesperson of Pakistan Navy, the mission commander met the governor of Aqaba and other civil and military officials and discussed issues of mutual interest. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News. news official.